red thread that kept our world together. I watched my son, Caleb, standing at the altar, looking like a man who finally had his life figured out. His new father-in-law leaned over and whispered, "He's a natural. Must have had a rock-solid example growing up." I just nodded, because if I had opened my mouth, I would have lost it right then and there. You see, when Caleb was 7, his dad, Mark, died in a freak accident at the shipyard. Mark was the glue guy, the one who fixed the sink, the one who wrestled on the carpet, and the one who tied the shoes. Mark had this ridiculous ritual. Every morning, he'd sit Caleb on the kitchen counter and tie his laces into these perfect, double-knotted bunny ears. He'd tell Caleb, "As long as these stay tied, buddy, you're grounded to the earth. You can't float away." After the funeral, Caleb wouldn't wear shoes. He went 3 weeks in just socks, even in the driveway. He told me, "Mom, if I tie them myself, they're just shoes. If Dad does it, it's magic." I'm not a magic person. I'm a get-it-done person. But that night, I went into Mark's tool shed, found his old spool of red nylon thread, and stayed up until 3 a.m. learning how to mimic his specific, weird way of looping the laces. The next morning, I sat Caleb on the counter. I didn't say a word. I just looped, pulled, and tucked. When he saw those red threaded bunny ears, his whole face changed. He looked at me and whispered, "Is he helping you?" I just squeezed his knee and said, "Every single day, Caleb." For 15 years, through middle school basketball, through his first heartbreak, even through his high school graduation, I was the one who checked his laces. He'd joke about it, calling me the shoe warden, but he never walked out the door without me touching those strings. At the reception, while everyone was clinking glasses, I pulled a small, dusty wooden box out of my purse. Caleb saw it and stopped breathing for a second. I walked over, knelt down in front of him, right there in the middle of the dance floor, and handed him a single pair of brand new dress shoes. But tucked inside the left one was the very last inch of that red nylon thread from his father's shed. Caleb didn't care about the crowd. He dropped to his knees, hugged me so hard I thought my ribs might snap, and sobbed into my shoulder. "You never ran out," he choked out. "I thought you'd run out by 10th grade." I whispered in his ear, "Honey, a mother's love doesn't run out. It just finds new ways to stay tied." As I watched him dance with his bride, I realized Mark was right. He never did float away. He was perfectly, beautifully grounded.